of our meeting minutes from July 21st.
Yeah, I'm a motion to approve.
Great, I second it, and guess we don't have to take a vote. We're all they're approved.
That's right. Okay, we don't need to take a vote. I
Yeah.
got a question there. How long do you think we're going to be today?
Oh, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Not even 15 minutes, probably.
Say again, I think you broke up on.
I would say less than 15 minutes, Joe. I think we're going to move pretty quickly.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Great. The next item on the agenda is to review the pay equity policy. Joe, did you have a chance to go through that or recall it from our last discussion? Joe, are you still there?
Yes, yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I can. Yep.
Yeah, I did go through it, Jay. I did.
Any questions? Anna, Robin, Rachel, should we have you guys just kind of reorient?
So earlier this year, the Rochester Monroe County Equal Pay requests regarding recognition of and adaptation of equal pay policies. And one such request was for COMIDA and MCIDC to adopt equal pay certificate applicants would sign off on a short certification saying that, acknowledging that they are, as an employer, in compliance with New York State and federal laws tied to equal pay, and any such monitoring or related activities tied to oversight would fall upon the county's Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, which the county exec is currently working on establishing. Really, what we're thinking is that we'll establish a certification process, and if at any point in time we have any reason to believe that any particular business is not in compliance or somehow in violation, we can at that time refer that employer to the appropriate authorities. There's a similar, essentially identical policy on the books in Erie County that's administered by the Erie County IDA in partnership with the county government. And our staff has touched base with their staff, and they said that they've really had no issues with this policy. It's never resulted in any kind of clawing back of incentives. It's essentially a statement of value. It's a way for us to come out and say this is something that we consider to be important. And I can lean on Rachel. Rachel actually drafted the policy for us. Rachel, do you want to kind of go through the nuts and bolts?
Sure. So the idea is that we'll have the company make the certification application, and through the course of dealing with the company over the term of benefits, not through an active audit process, but rather just a sense that staff may get that there may be an issue or a violation of equal pay, staff has the authority to report the company to the appropriate equal pay enforcement office. So again, like Anna said, it's a statement that we are paying attention to equal pay and we're asking for a certification about the same, but nothing that staff will be actively monitoring with the other items that it actively monitors on an annual basis.
That was my question, Rachel. So we're going to do this, if I understand it correctly, it'll be a one-time certification at application, but
Right.
We're not going to require we're not going to require recertifying this every year.
Correct.
Type of thing.
Correct.
It'll just be in the normal course of interactions with the companies. If there's any suspicion of that they are not in compliance with this, then we'll refer this to the appropriate office within the county.
Right.
Okay. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's a policy that's very difficult to disagree with.
Yeah, I as long as it's done how you just said, Jay, and that's where I was gonna go. You took the words out of my mouth. If it's just like a one-time thing, an application, and not something that has to continue to be governed like, quarterly or once a year, because then I think logistically, I think it would be difficult to say the least. So yeah, that's fine. It makes sense.
Okay. I guess then I will entertain a formal motion to approve this policy, or to approve it here in the governance committee for presentation to the board at our meeting tomorrow. Did I do that right, Rachel?
Yes, you did.
All right. Joe, that's your cue.
Okay. I approve it.
All right, I second it, and the policy is approved here in governance committee and will be presented to the board tomorrow.
Great.
Excellent. Thank you.
Do we have any other business on the governance committee?
Nope, we do not.
Okay. Anna, the one thing I would like to, try and bring back is, we have looked at our prior policies, particularly as it relates to, I would say, luxury housing and some of the other, I guess, less straightforward applications we get. And I know we've gone back and forth, but we've never netted out on officially changing our policies. Is that something we want to review? Or I guess, can I make a request that we review those and this time kind of follow through and maybe present those to the board for a formal change?
Yes, by all means, I'd welcome your advocacy as a member of the board, as vice chair, especially to put forth that proposal. And I'm happy to work with Rachel to look at what are some avenues that we can take to implement such a policy. What might that look like in partnership with you?
Yeah.
Should we just then schedule an offline phone conversation to get that ball, I guess, to pick it up again and try and move it forward here?
Yeah, I think we can start with that and then convene another governance committee meeting in short order. But yeah, I think I'll have some good recommendations on maybe where to start the process on a housing policy in particular.
Look where we left off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can make a list of where we want to go and just, take them one at a time.
Right, exactly.
Excellent. Yeah.
All right, very good. If there's no other business, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
Seconded, we are adjourned.
Jay,
10 minutes till that.
Jay, do you have my cell phone number?